And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Tycoons. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And starting this one, number 93.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go. And the batter will be the shortstop, Manny Machado.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
Kicks and deals. In for a strike, and the count is 1-2. And now 2-2. Three-two now.
A guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Machado aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, left field. Wang hauls it in, and there's one away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Tatis waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for San Diego. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab in this one, Joe Musgrove.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Now the third baseman, Wang.
The third baseman.
Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And now the right fielder, number 32. Next offering misses, 2-2. To the right side, And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Next is the designated hitter, number 39. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. The pitch, runner on the go. Out towards right center field. Tatis drifts towards it, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 74.
So two down now, and here is number 74. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Move to first, and he's back in easily. Two outs. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. Top of the second. And now Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
There's a 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That one hops against the fence. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3 balls and a strike. And now the count filled up 3-2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
He makes the grab, 1 down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
The count 2-1. And that one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Number 32, gliding to his right, snags it on the run. And that is that. Padres leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. And now the shortstop, Yu Champ.
The shortstop,
Musgrove was originally picked in the first round of 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the second baseman, number 36. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Nola makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Number 4.
Yeah, the batter now, number 4. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017 World Series championship team. It was kind of
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
The center fielder, number 1, Trent Grisham.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's a strike. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. A solo shot, his 2nd of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Machado. He reached out a walk his first time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The pitch. And now it's filled up. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. Champ on the run towards the line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
The batter, the left fielder,
Juan Soto now struck out swinging his first time. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's a 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Nola off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Wang.
Number 99.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And here is Chen. Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's going to be Wang. Flied out his first time. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one ripped. Gone! He blasts one out to right, his second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, the batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now, number 39.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and 2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the DH, Matt Carpenter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. He's 0 for 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
In the air out to center. Chen makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Padres go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the fourth, and here's the first baseman, number 74.
The first baseman, number 74.
That misses. 2-1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Yu Champ will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
The wind of the pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Grabs it on the run. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Rougned Odor. And a pitch. High in the air, out to right. Number 32 under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. On a strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Manny Machado. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres down in order, and they trail it here 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is number 4.
The catcher, number 4.
And 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him. And there's one down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And he deals. Good eye right there. Slider clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the...
That's hard hit on the line. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Chen. 0 for 1 so far. Righty delivers. And now 2 balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Here comes a pitch. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
Wang digs in now. The Y to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Number 32, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Matt Waldron.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and next is the designated hitter, number 39.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1. That one missed.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-1.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
And welcome back. Top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Nola. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 93 departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, number 11.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the left side. Champ whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 1-1. On the ground. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tycoons have the lead 4-1. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the first baseman, number 74.
For Chinese Taipei, the first baseman, number 74.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swings through it for the K. Strike 3 as he flails at the knuckler.
Oh, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over the place, and even when they pass right through the hitting zone, squaring it up or even getting a good piece of it can be a tough task.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, number 36.
Here's the second baseman, number 36. And a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, number 4.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second and great jump.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him swinging. Welcome back. Now it's the DH, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
3-2 on the way. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the 7th, here's the left fielder, Wang.
The left fielder, number 99.
The 2-1. And strike 2.
2-2 count.
And that one almost got him. On the ground at first. Cronenworth steps on the bag and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 24.
At the plate, Chen can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Next offering way upstairs. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
So the batting order turns over. Wang now at the plate, 1 for 2. And there he goes. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
That one the other way, calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 32.
Now it's the right fielder, number 32. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
So now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Gathers and throws to first. That's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. Chinese Taipei with the lead 4-1. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor.
Next offering is fouled back.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Comebacker to the mound. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Manny Machado. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 and 2. Next pitch is outside. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, 2 away down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Nola.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Nola. 1 for 3. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Number 32, sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and they trail it 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brent Honeywell Jr.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Leading off, number 39.
Number 39.
It's softly on the ground left side, and he grabs it in foul ground. And that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Boots it, bounced, and that got the pitcher. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Number 74 getting ready to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
3-1 is on the way. This one smoked out to left. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. And a base hit into right. Champ around third. Tatis throws to second. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down. Number 4 digs in now. On the ground, right side. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Through 8 full, The Tycoons on top here, 5-1. Back here at the ballpark. Now the youngster Juan
The
Soto.
left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And now 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Next offering upstairs.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. They sent it out of here. And they inch closer. It's 5-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's Matt Carpenter. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
One now. Swings through that one for strike 2. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.